Dream come true for most of us to play in a World Cup semi-final against the home nation on a very iconic ground. So we're all really looking forward to it.
Morning, Marco was in here early. He described the likelihood of it being a shootout tomorrow. What's your prediction for the game?
Confident. We're playing some good cricket. We haven't quite played that perfect performance, and I feel like it's just around the corner. Hopefully, it's tomorrow night, and we go out there and we just play with freedom, play brave, and look to take it to them as much as we can. It gives us a lot of confidence going into tomorrow as well. We've won them tight games, which in World Cups proved to be very important as well, and we've got a lot of confidence going into the deeper parts of the game. We've won games, like you said, which we probably shouldn't have won, and it just feels like we've never really been out of any game so far, which holds you in good stead in these world competitions. I do believe that India were the favourites from the start of the competitions, as they should be on their home soil, home crowds, and knowing the venues better than anyone else. But T20 is such a fickle game and anything can happen. Jaxi, for example, he's had 4 man of the matches this World Cup. He's been the standout player in the competition, arguably. Dawson's played a massive role in plenty of games as well. Bantzer's won us a few games off his own bat, and it's just having that confidence, knowing that you are going to be around for a little while, and thankfully it's got us this far so far in the competition.
How personally rewarding is it to make kind of big calls like that, put players in positions they've never played before, and here you are in a World Cup semi-final and you've been rewarded for that? Yeah,
and I'm close to all 3 of them as well, so I knew when I'm stepping onto that field that they're going to have my back. They're going to agree, or not agree, but have my back with whatever decision I make when I'm on the pitch, and then they'll fight my corner at every given occasion.
How important is it to have friends in the team?
First of all, they have to be good enough cricketers to get in the team, but I do think it makes a big difference when you know that someone's going to have your corner and fight for you until the last ball, and them 3 and the whole 11 have done that beautifully.
And is it the time that Butler, such a big player, can light up this semi-final with his batting?
Yeah, you don't have to talk to him too much. I think leaving him alone is probably the best thing to do. He's been a powerhouse of a cricketer for many years, as we've all seen, and I've been asked this question thousands of times now, and I just think that there should be no reason to question why he's in the team.
Go ahead in the corner.
Hi, Harry. You mentioned about the tight situations in your previous matches, but it is to be noted that England have managed to bounce back from the tough situations, be it against Nepal or Pakistan. How vital is that for teams' confidence, knowing that your team can bounce back from any given situation, especially going into a crucial match like the semi-final?
Yeah, massive confidence. Like I said before, we don't feel like we're ever out of a game so far, and all it takes is one of the top 7 to get a decent score, or one of our 5 or 6 bowlers to have an amazing day out there, and all of a sudden you're walking away with a victory, and that's what we've done so well so far. Everybody's kind of chipped in. That game against New Zealand, everybody had a part to play, whether that's bat, ball or in the field. So it's definitely so far been mainly team performances, but I feel like there's a big individual performance to come soon.
Cheers.
Back in the middle, go ahead.
Harry, momentum, can you just talk about what the significance of momentum is? India's been in 2 knockout games already coming into the semi-final. Is that a factor at all going into the semi-final?
Sorry, what was that?
So India have been in 2 knockout games already coming into the semi-final. Is that like a factor at all when you talk about momentum?
I don't know, that's for them to answer. Nothing to do with me.
Just on the significance of momentum in this format.
We've just got to go out there and play our game. Like I said, that's for them to answer. That's their question.
Yeah, back.
Harry, you've made a lot of tactical calls that's gone your way, in this tournament, even in crunch situations. Could you talk about the tactical challenges you will have as a captain against a team like India with all the variables that come into play playing at this venue?
Yeah, we obviously get a lot of stats. We've got a lot of videos. We can see where the batters are trying to hit the ball. We know the wagon wheels and whatnot. We know the matchups. It's just about trying to fiddle the bowlers to make sure that it's uncomfortable for their batters as for as long as possible, really. They're obviously a very good side and they can adapt to different bowlers, but yeah, my job is to try and make it as uncomfortable for them as possible.
Three more.
Yeah,
Second row in the corner, yeah.
Harry, the last time you were here in India for the T20 series, perhaps I think Varun Chakravarti got you out a few times. So have you managed to sort of work him out, practice against his style of bowling in the nets? And does the 100 against England give you that confidence that, against Pakistan give you that confidence that, you can tackle spinners better now? Again, and the performance in Sri Lanka.
I feel like England always get a bad rap about playing against spin. We've gone to Sri Lanka and we've won 6 games in a row against the subcontinent side, who are very good in their own backyard, and we've got a lot of confidence playing on turning pitches. Chakravarti is one of the best bowlers in the world, and I'll try my best to face him and score as many runs as I can against him. This green.
The switch, what do you make out of the wicket?
I don't know, you're asking the wrong man. I don't know anything about wickets. I'll have a chat with Baz tonight and tomorrow before the game, but yeah, we'll have a look at the stats and see what to try and do first if we win the toss.
Tomorrow's match will be played on the surface, on the central surface where you lost the game against West Indies and Italy bet Nepal. It was a pitch where the spinners had some assistance. 14 wickets were picked up by the spinners in those 2 games. So is that something which is playing at the back of your mind, with India having quality spinners like Varun Chakravarti as well as Akshar Patel? And how are you planning to deal with that challenge?
We've got some very good spinners as well. Our spinners have bowled extremely well throughout this competition, and they've got to try and tackle that challenge as well. India have produced and always have produced very good spinners, and we know that, and we accepted that before coming into this competition, that we're gonna face challenges throughout, especially on pitches that can assist spin bowling. But like I said before, we played 6 T20s, 3 ODIs against Sri Lanka, and in this world competition in Sri Lanka, and we only lost 1 game. So I think we're going in with a lot of confidence, and like I said before, I feel like England players get a bad rap against spin.